Neil, plenty to catch up on from the international break, but overall it's a successful one for our players, isn't it?
Yeah, some very good results as well. I watched as many as I could. Nice to keep tabs on the players, see how they were doing, and yeah, some excellent results from all the players that have gone away. And obviously the important thing for us was fitness and making sure they all returned fit and ready to go. And we've just got one or two we've got to assess, but generally speaking, it looks like we're all okay.
So it looks like there are no serious issues from the lads who were away.
Kyle Lafferty had a bit of a swollen knee after the second game, but he's confident he'll be fine. So are the physios. So one to probably just have a look at this morning, but he's the only real one from the players that went away.
Kyle Lafferty himself, he led the line brilliantly for Northern Ireland, didn't he? Does international form come into consideration when you're picking a Norwich City team?
Absolutely. It's important, particularly for strikers, to score goals, and he's done that really well for Northern Ireland. I mean, 2-2 in these last two games is great, if nothing else, just for confidence, because players want to be playing well, they want to be playing in the team, and they want to do what they're in the team and what they've been brought to the club for. Same with the defenders, goalkeepers, midfielders. So I'm really pleased for Kyle, because I thought he was excellent for us when he came on in the last game, and he's gone away, he's scored the 2 goals, and it's exactly what you want from your players.
Just to wrap up the injury news, Josh Murphy withdrew from the under-20s squad with a heel problem. How's that progressed over the last week? Yeah,
he's trained with us. He's still a little bit sore with it, but I think that we made the right decision, because to give him that sort of a breather, he went in a protective boot just to keep his weight off it. So he's back out with us, and I asked him the other day, and he said it's still a little bit sore, and I think it's right that he does that and they don't try and hide things. But he's okay, and he'll train with us today and tomorrow as planned.
And Ryan Bennett tweeted yesterday that he was on the way to London to see a specialist about his injury. How's that one coming along?
Yeah, routine check on that, and asking them all the time how they are. It's great to see them out and about. He's just about to start his running now, which is great news for us, because obviously once you get him out here, that's always for me, you're in the final straight. Then it's a case of getting himself up to full fitness, and then obviously back in the squad.
And the lads who have been here, I mean, there was a couple of games which a few of them were involved with. Are they sharp and ready to go for this weekend?
Yeah, we organised a behind closed doors game at West Ham, which I think was excellent. Very, very good workout for us. Great organisation, and to play obviously at Upton Park is, for me, I've said it many, many times, you can organise games at training grounds and you lose about 10-15% for me, because the players know it is a training ground game, no matter what anyone says. But you go and put it on a stadium, albeit in front of no supporters at all, it seems real, it's proper. You're using the changing rooms properly, you're going out for the warm-up, you're coming back in, and it's just like a match day. So we were really pleased with that, and our thanks go to West Ham for agreeing to that, and it'd be good to do, to reciprocate that back at Carrow Road maybe in the next international break, who knows. But certainly it gave the players an opportunity for 90 minutes proper football, and we obviously fielded all the players that didn't go on the international duty. So from a manager's point of view, excellent that we've had a 2-week break from football, but we haven't had the players stagnating for 2 weeks. Those that have been away on international duty have all played, and those that have stayed here have played in the game at West Ham, and then of course against the under-21s we had 3 or 4 of our players out in that as well. So a productive 2 weeks for us in terms of keeping the players ticking over.
On to this weekend's game. Fulham have had a difficult start to the season. Is that something you'll look to try and exploit?
Yeah, but I don't think it makes any difference at all now, because obviously they changed the manager. Kid's come in, he's turned them around, he's got them getting results, and so I think the results, the 6-7 results, wherever it was before he went in, is pretty much irrelevant now, because they're a different team, if you like. They're different playing style, different methods, whatever they've done there. So of course they started really slowly, and would it have been nice to play them then? Probably so, but we know what we're up against. We've watched them. They're a good team. They've still got players similar to ourselves that have played in the Premier League last season, so we know what they're about. And as I say, that previous form, had we been playing them under the previous regime, yeah, you'd have been looking at how can we go and upset a team that's struggling, but they're not struggling now. They've turned it around, and we know we've got a tough game on our hands.
So you think their league position is false?
League position's never false. They were where they are in the league after the first 6-7 games. That's changed, as I say, now in the last 2 or 3. They've got a new manager in place, and like I said, the dynamic, the morale is different. So I wouldn't say the league position's false, but they're certainly a different team now than they probably were 3 weeks ago.
How much are you looking forward to getting the boys all back together here for the next couple of days and preparing for this game?
Yeah, absolutely. I haven't seen them yet. You know, we're here early Thursday morning as we speak now, so we're still waiting for them to come in. And yeah, some of them will be on a recovery, as we say. It's always 2-day recovery, so we won't have a full squad to train with today because the guys that played on Tuesday night will be completing the recovery today. And I think there was 5 of them that were involved in international duty Tuesday. So we'll get the ones that played Sunday and Monday, and then obviously tomorrow will be the one where we've had a head count, if you like, and then we get the squad together tomorrow.
And finally, Neil, it's 6 months since you've walked out of Craven Cottage as Norwich City manager for the first time. What are your memories of that day? And I mean, the time since then, it must have flown by.
No, it seems about 6 years ago actually, but yeah, memories of that day are, never leave you because we should have won the game. That's the thing, going into your first game and the trip back, you're thinking we deserve to win the game and we had chances to have won it, and who knows what would have happened had we done that. But yeah, it does seem a long time ago, I've got to say. So it'd be nice to go there and travel back this time with smiles on our faces.